If you Google the Cincinnati Zoo, you'll see lots of things we're famous for. But somewhere toward the top of the list is the passenger pigeon. The passenger pigeon went extinct at the Cincinnati Zoo. And so we and people all over the world are preparing for a great big both celebration, commemoration, and rallying cry for conservation over the next year. A neat part of that is renowned wildlife artist John Ruthven painted a marvelous painting called Martha, the Last Passenger Pigeon. It features a flock of passenger pigeons, much like they would have been in the 19th century.
And once I get my parameters right, like I'm doing right now, and I'll come in.
But that's not where that story ends,
Right.
because thanks to the folks at Artworks in Cincinnati and partners at the Cincinnati Nature Center, John Ruthven, 89 years old, is painting the largest passenger pigeon in the history of the world.
And they said, you know, John, we hate to ask you this, but would you consider doing Martha? And just her. And I said, oh, well, gosh, that's a great honor, and it really is. So I felt that since I did the original drawing, that it was only natural for me, since they asked me to do Martha. And it's been a wonderful experience.
Artworks works with dozens of area teenagers and gets them involved doing murals downtown that are just remarkable. But in this case, the artist himself is working on a bird that's about 20 feet long. This has to be the biggest passenger pigeon in history. I mean, where else would there be a bigger one?
That is correct.
You know what I mean?
I know it.
In John's life as a naturalist and a wildlife artist, he has seen a great shift in the caring about wildlife and conservation.
No, they thought it would last forever. And even Audubon realized there were so many pigeons that they were inexhaustible.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the realization came into being, and modern man realizes that this is an example for any endangered species in the world today. If this can expire under pressure, anything can. The highlight here and the highlight here, and then I'll come in and put just a little shadow.
So over the next year, you can come to the zoo and see the Passenger Pigeon Memorial, where we hope to have John Ruthven's original smaller painting. And anytime you're on Vine Street at the corner of 8th next to the library, you can see the biggest flock of passenger pigeons anywhere.